ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're back, all four of us. All four of us are back. Sorry about the missed show last week. I thought I was gonna be able to do it, but I got up there and I started I was like, yeah, you know what? It's not gonna work. But that's okay because we're back right now with all four of us. And Nick just made it back. Nick got onto the call while he was walking in the house.
That's not true.
No, we've been back for like an hour.
Yeah.
Hour and a half.
Oh, okay. Cool. So, yeah. So first, guys, nothing's really happened, but we're going to save that until after we play a little game. But first of all, let's catch up with everybody. Benny, how's it going?
Good.
Pretty good.
I had a very boring last couple weeks. I don't know. I went out with some friends last night to dinner and a couple bars. That was fun.
Nice. Very nice.
Other than that, it's been work.
Yeah, where did you go?
Went to Twisted Carrot for food. And then went to Old Soul and Monopole after. Yeah. In that order.
Very nice.
That's a proper one too.
That's a cattail. That's a cattail right there.
Won a game of pool.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Well, it was kind of lame because it was the other guy scratched Nate, and you never really want to win. Okay.
That is yeah.
Or not scratch an 8, put the 8 in. Sorry.
Did he do it this is second shot?
No, it was at least kind of deep into the game.
It was a ways in.
So it felt a little better, but even then, it's you never really want to. That's not how you want to.
Yeah, that's that's funny though.
That was my night. Very exciting.
Cool. Eric, what about you? Last couple of weeks.
Wait. So before I get into that, a random memory just spawned into my head. Remember when we went to dinner to that place where I got a burrito that was the size of 2 of my heads?
Wait, here in Albany?
In Plattsburgh. We went out and got burrito. I can't
remember
the name.
Had to be the pepper, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Must have
been,
yeah.
It was the pepper.
I think I do remember that night, actually.
It was the pepper.
I distinctly remember a night that we all happened to go.
Nick was there?
Pepper. I don't know.
I think you might have graduated.
I think it was after he had already graduated.
Yes, that's why.
I definitely would have remembered a pepper the size of Eric's head. Or a burrito.
A burrito. A pepper. Oh, a pepper the size of my head? That'd be incredible.
I haven't been to the pepper in fucking forever.
That's what I was going to ask. Does it still exist?
Still going, I think. Yeah, I never go to that part of that street. I never go to that specific part of Plattsburgh. I'm never there. I always kind of forget it's there.
Yeah.
I always stop on Margaret at the farthest.
Well, how's your life going, Rick?
Yeah, it's going pretty well. So actually, I'll take it back to we didn't do an episode last weekend. Last weekend, me and Caroline went to the beach with my parents, and the water. You guys kind of remember being at the beach. The water looks pretty good, but it doesn't look like doesn't look like
it's not like Hawaii.
Florida. Yeah, it's not like Hawaii. Yeah. But this freaking weekend or last weekend, it was blue.
It was clear.
It was
super clear.
It was clear. I've never seen the water like that. So I went down there with the intentions of you know me. I'm the guy who spends 30 minutes putting sunscreen on while everyone laughs at me, and I don't care. I don't care because I hate sunburn. I hate it with a passion.
Sunburn is the
I will wear long sleeves. I will wear long sleeves even if it's 90 degrees out at the beach because then I could just swim to cool down. But I'm not usually huge with going in the water. I do like it, but that day I'm I'm going in the water. So I actually got I got a little bit of sunburn on my shoulders, but worth it. Totally worth it because that water was so clear. So it was a blast. I was in the water with my dad. My mom came in for a little bit.
Dude, you know what you got to get? And Nick probably has a couple of these. You got to get the fishing hoodies.
I have one now. I just got one.
That's what you need.
Yep.
No sunscreen required. Yeah, see it right there. Yeah.
Yep.
UPF protection. Just throw it on. You don't even have to worry.
Is it just is it a lighter hoodie?
Yeah.
No.
It's more
the material that it's made of.
It's more like
mine doesn't have a hood on it, but it's I don't know the right way
It's
to
like
explain it. It's like Mike's
slight-
running shirts that
It's
he
like
used to get out of his.
yeah, it's like
So it's
spandexy
breathable?
kinda.
Spandexy,
Yeah.
but like like sewn, like not as tight, so it's like breathable. It's stretchy. It's good.
Yeah.
And yet it still blocks the sun somehow. How? I don't know. Technology.
Well, it kind of blocked. It does it good enough,
Yeah. Okay.
basically. So yeah. But yeah, so that was last weekend. So that was pretty cool. And then again, I mean, work this week was work. Like it was fine. Getting used to the new job.
New job still going good?
Yeah, it's going very well.
Oh.
Actually, I guess the one thing I will say this week, every day somebody on my side of the office brought food in, and like that's never like I'm not used to like office jobs doing that. Like this is my first office job, so like it was pretty awesome.
Nice.
People were bringing in like
You gotta love free food.
Haitian food. Someone brought in Haitian food.
Ooh.
So I had chicken, beef, and spinach patties with like really
Interesting.
flaky like French bread, and then like the meat is stuffed inside. Really freaking
That
good.
sounds really good.
Fancy.
So it was someone's birthday, so we had a red velvet cake one of the days, and
I
then
love me a red velvet cake.
yeah. and then oh god, there was another. I forget the name of it. There was another food.
You're just eating food all week. Is that what I'm
Eat all
learning
week.
here?
Yeah, it was great. It was great. Yeah. Eating food and doing data entry. To be fair. But yeah, so that was the work week, and then I don't know, Ben, Nick, I don't know if you guys heard this. I mentioned this to Mike before, but my brother comes back from Japan tomorrow. Well,
Oh shit! Hey.
yes, so he comes back here from Japan. He's been in California this weekend seeing his friend Dan. So he's been in the States.
So he's back
but
stateside.
back stateside.
Because I
flying into
imagine
Tokyo.
that's like part of the way back is from coming from Japan.
Exactly.
You stop off in California, so you
Yes.
just wanted to see some friends. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yes, which is perfect because you see a friend you haven't seen in a while, you break up
Yeah.
the flight. It's perfect.
Yeah,
So,
then you're
yeah.
not doing both those flights all in one shot. Yeah, actually, that's really smart.
That'd be poopy.
Yeah. But yeah, so all in all, pretty.
So
solid.
how long is he like coming back, going back? Like what's the?
Or is he done? Is he done over there?
Yeah, so he's here for 2 weeks, and he did a few months ago. I say a few months ago, like 6 months ago. He re-upped when I was there visiting. He re-upped on his contract.
Oh.
So he was like, "I'm going to stay one more year,"
Back for
but
another
that's
year?
it. He's not staying anymore.
Who knows, man? It's I feel like,
He could.
dude, over there, it's probably pretty like affordable over there. Like
It is
compared
is.
to over here. Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, he pays for his apartment the equivalent of $500 US a month.
Yeah, but
So
how?
how
But
big
he
is
but
it?
he probably doesn't make a whole lot because it's
No,
it's
no,
probably scales. It scales probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that being said, I think he doesn't make too much, but his money definitely goes further there. Like you
Mhm.
could definitely like
Yeah.
it's crazy. Like you could actually, I'm not even joking. You could just eat every meal at 7-Eleven and it's fine. It's fine. Like it's actually
You can do
it's
that
like
here.
you can.
I wouldn't
but, like,
recommend it for your health.
But like yeah, exactly,
You
like
wouldn't live that long.
in Japan, the one thing is it's obviously very salty, but like you actually get like vegetables and eggs and
Ooh,
like
nice.
things that it's like, oh, this is actually kind of sustainable. Yeah, obviously. It
Instead
adds
of
up.
pizza and
and taquitos or whatever.
and
like,
various things rolled on
Hot
metal
dogs.
cylinders.
Hot dogs that have been there
Yeah.
since 7 a.m.
Yeah. But no, I mean, I think to be honest, and not to put words in my brother's mouth, but like he definitely has friends here that he like loves hanging out with, wants to spend time with. He definitely wants to start teaching chemistry because that's what he went to school for. So
God.
I guess to him, he's kind of like 2 years gives him enough time to see everything he wants to see, or most of what he wants to see in Japan.
That's pretty cool.
And then when he's back, he can like establish himself at some school district as a teacher. And I'm sure in the future he's going to be vacationing or
To Japan.
trying to go back to Japan, for a long period of
Yeah.
time at some point.
Is
Like as a
that-
teacher, if you have all summer off. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I was gonna go around the call here and see, because Japan is somewhere that I would like to visit. Is there a country that
Oh, yeah.
that you gentlemen would like to visit over
Canada.
No, you motherfucker. I didn't gotten there yet.
Nick, you know that doesn't
across
count.
the pond, a country across the pond. Fucking Canada.
I'd maybe give you a pass for Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico's a little bit
Because of where
more.
we're from.
Nah, I'm not going to Mexico.
But
Yeah. Yeah. Like Ireland. I feel like Ireland would be cool. Scotland.
I
Maybe.
actually have always wanted to go to Ireland or Scotland.
Get to see your ancestry.
Let me
I feel like we're all from. Well, except for Eric. We all have some Irish in us.
I got Irish.
Oh, yeah?
My mom's side.
Oh, there we
I'm
go.
pretty sure
I
I
know.
got like Irish, Scottish, some English, some Dutch.
That's why you like the kilt so
I'm
much
very European.
in Fall Guys. All right, Nikki. You just got back.
I haven't been
Is
around
that-
in a while.
Is that what your mom calls you? Does your mom call you Nikki?
Sometimes. Elizabeth's grandmother does.
Oh, that's cute.
So
yeah,
2
what's
weeks
going
ago,
on?
I was on vacation for the week of the 4th, so I was off from work that week. As most people's 4th of July weekends were probably hectic, so was mine. Let's see. I had to go back to work on Monday, but then I had training the rest of the week, so I was home most of this past week too. So it's been a chill couple weeks. Go back to reality this week. Have to go in. So
Nice.
But yeah. So last weekend, I went to a graduation party for my cousin, and then this weekend I went up north for a wedding for my uncle.
Very cool.
That was pretty much.
Very cool.
That's pretty much it.
I wondered who got married because I didn't see it anywhere.
Yeah, I
Yep.
kept seeing posts by you and Aaron and Elizabeth, and kept saying, "Yeah, wedding, yeah, whatever," and then none of them said who was getting married. I was like, "What the fuck, guys?"
Well, regardless, congratulations to them.
Yes.
Yep.
congrats.
But cool. Cool. Okay, yeah. So the only other things I wanted to go over. Well, I guess I can talk about my weekend last weekend.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I was taking a class on firearms, pistol safety class,
Oh, yeah.
required for New York, which I gotta say seems backwards because we spend 16 hours in the classroom and then 2 hours on the range. That feels backwards to me, but whatever. Yeah, I learned all sorts of things about laws and different things. Let me tell you, you cannot carry in New York. It's like you know how there's signs that have it crossed out, like
Right, yeah.
like the gun free zone. Obviously,
Is
you
that
can't
just
carry it
like?
there.
Is that like just most places?
If you don't see a sign, you're supposed to assume that you can't carry it there. So there is also signs that have it circled in a green circle, and that means you can carry there. But if you don't see that sign, you have to assume that you can't carry it there. So pretty much, you pretty much can carry it in your house, and that's basically it.
And walking down the street.
And yeah, sometimes if there's a public event on a public area, if there's like an event, you can't carry there.
Even if you have an unrestricted concealed carry.
That I don't know. If you
I
have an
know
unrestricted
with
one, you
that.
might be okay, but I'm not sure.
I
But
can
yeah,
also understand why you wouldn't be able to, because those
Yeah.
are your typical situations of mass shootings. So
I mean, yeah, we'll just skip over that.
Freedom.
But yeah, so we've got what do we got? 2 weeks until August. We got this weekend, then next weekend, then it's
Yeah.
August.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So
That's-
August, the beginning of August, end of July is when I'll be going to Maine. So I will not be doing a show that weekend or probably the weekend after. So
I
if
mean,
you guys want, we can just take-
news-wise, we could.
Just
Are
be
we gonna
done.
say that? Take
I was
a
gonna
few
say we can
off.
just be done. Yeah, be done for a month and a half until we get close to the next season.
Oh yeah.
Just because there's gonna be
Yeah,
nothing
because
going
I think
on.
like by like mid-September we could probably get going again, something
Yeah.
like that. Just because
Yeah.
that's when everything will be happening. Because we're gonna be getting to the the very dark days of hockey news in the summer where you're not getting
There's
anything.
nothing going on.
Where you just see people arguing on Twitter over the most recent third pairing defense signing that some team made and being like, this is
It's
bullshit.
terrible.
This is the worst contract I've
Um,
ever seen.
yeah.
This $700,000 contract for some scrub.
Yeah, so we'll skip all that. We can cover that in about 5 minutes when we come back for the next season. Also, I meant to tell you guys, I had a good weekend. I made a sweet like breakfast casserole thing with hash browns on the bottom, sausage, green peppers, and onions in the middle, and then like a little bit more hash browns on top. Then some eggs and some cheese on there. It was good.
That
Get the
sounds
green
interesting.
peppers out of there and it'd be good.
Oh man,
Peppers.
green
Yucky.
green peppers.
Green peppers are good.
Yeah,
I will say
I
I
love green
don't
peppers.
love them raw. Like I'll eat like other color bell peppers raw because they tend to be sweeter. Green bell peppers are just like bitter raw.
Okay.
And it's not great.
Yeah, no, they
But
were
the-
cooking. They were cooking.
But if they're
They're
cooked,
soft.
I love like sautéed peppers.
When you combine sautéed green peppers with sautéed onions,
Dude, onion
it's
by
fantastic on a
itself.
ton of things.
Oh dear. You get
And
you
yeah,
get that
onion.
you get that cooking? Ooh.
wait, so
You're an idiot.
Also, check out. Okay, so I got this shirt, Nick. We walked Broadway with Danielle's parents. They were up for the weekend, and
Where
we
was
walked.
before you continue?
yeah.
I want to know where was this place with all the freaking cowboy boots?
What was that called?
wondered
Danielle, that cowboy boot store. What was that?
No.
It was shit, man. I don't know. It was the same side as Uncommon Grounds. That's all I can really tell you. The
Wait,
same
was this
side of
in,
the road
like,
as Uncommon
Saratoga
Grounds.
or something?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
there's
okay,
like the
that's
main
where the horse
strip on.
connection is.
Yeah.
Because like I saw that thing in your story too, and I was like, they go to like fucking Tennessee or something. Like what?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, there's a bazillion boots. There was cool hats. Yeah, it was pretty cool. But that store, that's for
Well,
people who can go
it's in
watch horses.
Saratoga.
Holy shit. Danielle found like this skirt thing that she was like, this isn't very nice.
Saratoga gets very expensive for the next couple months just because track season started up last week. so-
Yeah. It was the first weekend. It was the first weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, Danielle picks up this skirt and she's like, this is nice. And I like flip the tag over and it's on sale. Ooh. For $109.
For $109, it's not nice.
And I was like, oh dear, put that down.
That's the sale.
Don't
price.
break it.
Goddamn.
But you know what I did find that was reasonable? Oh yeah, baby.
What is that possibly in? Is that like a brand?
I
What
think
is
it's a
that?
That's
farm.
awesome, dude.
I think it's a farm.
That's awesome.
But I found it. I
kind of
found
jealous.
it, and it says just handsome cock, and it's like it's
I'm
like I
pretty
don't know if you
jealous,
can
I'm not
tell,
gonna
but it's like the softer cotton. It's like a tri-blend cotton, so it's like soft. Oh, it's nice.
That's wild.
But yeah, I can't wear it to work, but that's okay.
Nah, do it.
It's going to be on in public, that's for sure.
Wear
Yeah,
it to work.
absolutely.
I regularly during the like pandemic wore a mask that said "fuck COVID" with the O being the like it as a bacteria, like the bacteria.
Oh
diagram.
yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, Mike, you
That was
better
also the one
combine-
that I got the most comments whenever I like went out.
You better combine that shirt with some jorts at the end of the song.
Oh, that
That's gonna be
that
your-
might
that's
be
your
my lake.
fit.
Yeah, that might be the lake fit. Jorts and my handsome cock
Jorts on a
shirt.
handsome cock.
Oh yeah.
That's the end of September, right?
That's it right there.
What's that?
Beginning. I think it's
That's at the
beginning.
end of
Yeah, we landed on the one we landed on was the 9th, 10th weekend, I think.
Hopefully that still works.
Okay.
Because that was just the majority of people.
Cool.
It ended up being.
I can do whatever, so I'm just gonna wait until everybody else decides, and then I'll show up.
Like, hey guys, what's up?
Fair enough.
Hey.
Okay, well, that was pretty much it for the little update. There's a couple hockey things, but I figured we could just talk about that after. Do you guys want to
Yeah.
try Puck Doku?
Yes,
Of course.
1000%.
Well, all right then. Let's.
Wait,
Oh.
who's played this before? Ben and Mike, I assume both of
I
you.
have touched it one time.
I looked it and I saw it and I looked at it and I was like, no fucking way am I ever gonna get any of this.
Yeah, it's you. This is a tough one. Like you really got to know, like, and like you got to know like history too. But we'll.
I hate that they don't
I'm
give you
not.
any leeway
Hold on.
either. You just get 9 guesses.
All right. Let me share my screen. Yeah,
They
it
even
really
give you,
like 9.
11.
Yeah, like I feel like they could definitely give you a little extra, but whatever.
They want to be like
Puck Doku.
Hurdle, but they're not as good as Hurdle.
I actually like this more. I have fine.
You're
fun.
saying
Fuck you,
it.
Ben.
Did you move your mic?
Me?
Oh, never mind. You started to. That's okay.
Wait, okay. I have
right.
a question.
Take a look. Get this up and take a look.
While everyone's taking a look, I have a question.
What's the question?
So the bottom left square, someone who's
Yes.
played for the Rangers and Canadians.
Yeah.
Yep.
Does that mean only those 2 teams, or is there a bunch of players that could fit that square?
No,
that
it's
have
just
played
no.
for-
Yeah, there's a bunch of answers. It's just
Okay,
anybody who's
okay.
happened to have played for both of those teams. Could
Okay,
be more
perfect.
teams,
Yeah.
but yeah.
All right, Ben. I'm
Okay.
gonna make a rule. You can't do any of the bottom row.
Why?
disagree.
unless we can't do it.
All right.
If we can't get it.
All right.
All right, let's go for the bottom row, gentlemen. Rangers, Canadians.
Oh my!
Ryan McDonough.
No, he never actually played games.
Does that not? It doesn't work if they don't play games.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Must be regular season NHL.
Think about that trade though.
Oh, player must play 1 regular season NHL game. Ryan McDonough to Gomez. Is that Gomez?
Yeah.
Scotty G.
Yeah.
22%. Take him. Wow. All right, Blackhawks. Oh dear. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Huh?
Blackhawks, Canadians.
Well, just let me know just call me in whenever you need.
Hey Benny, we're calling you in.
Yeah. We don't want this
Blackhawks,
to take too long.
Canadians, Phil Deneau.
Was he a Blackhawk?
Yes.
Wow, the Blackhawks suck. Sorry.
Philippe. Wow. 4% get that. Is that what that means?
Ben, you're a
God
legend.
dang.
You're a true Habs fan.
That's surprising. I guess people forget he was because he got traded away from there pretty early.
I had no idea. Detroit. Detroit and
I
Canadians.
have one.
Let me. Is it? Wait, give me a hint. Is it recent or is it old as balls?
The one I'm thinking of is recent.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get it.
Ben Sherratt.
Oh shit! I should have gotten it.
Oh man.
Is it Benjamin? Nah, I'll do.
Just
Just
do
Chariot.
Wait.
ROT. What?
Huh. Is he not?
It's not coming up.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
there it
that's
is.
annoying.
Oh, I was
Oh.
spelling it wrong. I was spelling literal chariot. Or is that this is wrong?
I think
No,
it is.
it's CHI. It's
Oh, shit.
CHIA.
Okay, yeah, I was just spelling it wrong then.
Yeah. The text is too small. I couldn't really see what you were
Wow,
typing.
he looks different with a beard or without a beard.
Yeah.
Look at that. All right, Rangers Leafs. I mean Brian Leach, right?
Yes.
I'm literally getting
Okay.
none of these.
I was
just
gonna
wanna
say
say
Jimmy
that.
V.
I know. I feel you, Eric.
Oh, Jimmy Vesey. Hey.
Yeah, I'm just
19%.
not like, oh, that's great. I'm learning a lot though.
Leafs Bruins. I mean Nick Foligno comes to mind,
No, Rangers
Yeah.
Bruins.
but we can.
Rangers.
Rangers Bruins. Yeah. Rangers Bruins. That's not.
Brian Leach again. You can't do that though.
Rangers Bruins.
Where did their defenseman the last name Lindgren or Littlegren or whatever the fuck their defenseman
Lindgren, I
is?
think, was draft.
Ryan Lindgren.
Yeah, I think he's been Rangers the whole
Okay.
time.
Or Charlie. It's Charlie.
Throw a Peter Mrazek up in the Chicago Leafs one whenever you get a second.
Pete Mrazek.
I have a
Good old
question.
Petter.
Mark Savard on the Bruins. Did he ever play for the Rangers? Because the Rangers have a habit of getting old guys who are like really good.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No,
He might-
not
he
unless
might
he
have.
played. Not unless he played early on, because
Oh.
Savard ended his career.
Wait.
with
Wait.
Boston.
Did Yager play on the Bruins and the Rangers?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, nice, Eric. Good job. 12%.
Nice.
What is that? 7% Peter Mrazek?
Yeah, 7% on the Peter Mrazek. Wings, Maple Leafs. Did Shanahan play for both of those teams?
He played for the Wings. I don't think he ever played.
He
for
never
the
actually
Maple Leafs.
played for the Leafs?
No, I don't think so. Did Solomon go to the Red Wings way back when?
Didn't the Subban brother play in Boston and then go to Chicago? Oh, the Subban?
Yeah,
Yes.
Malcolm.
Oh,
Malcolm
did,
Subban.
did he
Yeah.
play? I know he was in Chicago.
No, dude.
I'm pretty sure.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
Nice, Nick.
Ah,
6%.
hey.
6%. Get that
Good
one.
shit, Nick.
Oh.
All right, here we are.
All right, now I'm gonna be mad if you don't get this.
Okay, well, Tyler
Um,
Bertuzzi is
oh,
a
yeah.
safe one for this.
Oh yeah.
Just
Good call.
hold
yeah,
on.
Just
Did
use it.
Bertuzzi play regular season hockey with them though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, that's funny because Bertuzzi's
Is it
can
Bert?
fit both squares.
He
Bertuzzi can fit-
no, because he hasn't played yet for the Leafs.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, good call.
64%. Man, I know what everybody else
Recency
knows.
bias.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's just because it's fresh.
My
in the
God, that
mind.
guy. You throw a flannel
He's-
on that guy, and that's a homeless dude.
Oh
Sorry.
Red Wings, Leafs.
Wings and
I should have
Leafs.
saved Peter Mrazek for this one.
I mean, is there any other Hawk /
I mean,
Leaf that you can think of?
Yeah, I mean, all the trade deadline. Who did they get? McCabe and whoever else, right?
Oh,
Remember they
yeah,
got
who did they
Lafferty?
send there?
Lafferty.
Oh shit, you're
yeah,
right.
But who did they send there?
Well, that was a trade
must have
with
just
the
been
Blackhawks.
Futures.
That was a trade with the Blackhawks, so that's not
Oh, right,
yeah,
not the Red Wings.
that's not-
Right,
Maple
never mind.
Leafs and Red Wings. This is
Red
crazy.
Wings.
It's tough because it's like interleague trading or interleague player swaps. So it's either probably not going to get traded. It'll be a free agent signing or something.
Thomas Tatar did not play for the Leafs. So.
No.
I'm trying to think like back at some of the older guys.
I feel like Shanahan, man, but I don't think I'm right, so I don't want to.
I don't think he ever
wanna
played
guess.
with the Leafs, no.
McCarty.
There's I don't think so.
I'm just saying Red
What
Wings.
What about
players'
Chelios?
names.
Did Chelios ever play on both teams?
No, he
Oh.
never played on the Leafs.
Guys,
Played on
what
just
about
about every fucking other team by the end.
what
but-
about some goalies? Any goalies? The Leafs kind of cycled through goalies for a hot second.
Yeah, I should have saved Peter Mrazek for this.
Yeah,
one.
Mrazek. They
Yeah,
had
fuck.
Tim Howard, but I don't think Tim Howard ever played anywhere else.
Oh, Jimmy Howard?
Jimmy, yep.
Yeah, Jimmy. Sorry.
Old Augsburg Jimmy.
Jonathan Bernier.
Talking
Yes!
talking about Bernier?
Bernier.
Bernier, yes!
Who the hell's
Dude,
Bernier?
goalies!
Bernier.
Let's go, Ben.
Come on,
Let's
you're
go,
the
thank you.
Frenchman.
Yeah, that was pretty bad, but
Hey!
Let's
that
go!
Nice
There we
job,
go.
nice job.
Good job.
Look at that. Look at that.
guy.
I
What was our uniqueness score? 168. I should have never gotten it
168. Is that high or low?
I think low.
Is that
I think
a
low
good?
is better because I've had higher.
Oh, because it's
ones
more unique.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Cool.
before. Oh, I think it's just the percentages added up.
It's I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they just make it a fucking percentage? Just average them out and make it a percentage.
Yeah, I
What?
guess.
Come on, these guys don't.
Yet
They don't know about math.
Yeah. Yet another reason why Hurdle is better.
We all had
That
a
was fun,
successful contribution to this one.
We
too.
did, yeah. I think, yeah.
I
That
think
was
Ben
awesome.
Ben
Oh, yeah.
easily carried the load, but
Well, of course.
Well, you give me a Hab category.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
That's like an instant. All three of those are good.
oh, is this
Yeah.
always original 6 teams or is it?
No,
Is it-
so
And
it's
sometimes,
any kind of team, and then sometimes a column will be like a stat. So it'll be like 50 goal season. So then you'll have to do like a 50 goal season with the Leafs, 50 goal season with the Bruins, 50 goal
Gotcha.
season with the Habs, kind of thing.
Interesting.
yeah, this one was
Okay.
sort of a
Which-
boring one, to be honest.
Yeah, we got a pretty easy one, relatively.
Right.
Hey,
Next time.
compared to
it's
some
to
of the
start
ones
it
I've
off.
Yep, just to
Yeah.
start it.
done. Started it off with a 9 out of 9. Let's go, boys.
Yeah. All right, we'll take a quick little break because I need a drink. And then we'll talk about a little bit of hockey, and then we'll be out of here probably before we hit an hour.
I need to change my laundry.
Perfect timing. All right, we'll be back.
There you go. about it.
And we're
Come back
back.
to Ottawa, baby.
Are we back?
I would love that. Yeah, we're back.
Okay.
Did you want to say something?
Hello.
Yeah, I was gonna say before we're back, I didn't really want to get into the Galchenyuk stuff. I just really don't want to get into that, to be honest.
Not good. And
I didn't even know anything about it.
As good a possible resolution to that situation can come out of it, because it does not sound great.
So he did something bad.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I need to
I haven't
know.
seen like a ton of stuff. But like he got arrested on some charges, and there were some things that happened during the interaction, and it was not great.
All right,
but
then.
I hope he can get his shit figured out, and
Yep.
you know.
It's fucked up.
But yeah.
All right then. Cool.
Nothing like a cryptic conversation.
I didn't know. Yeah,
I mean,
didn't-
everybody on hockey Twitter is already like, he got arrested, did some bad shit.
I never read any of those articles. I just saw you guys posting about it, and I saw that like he signed the contract. Then like whatever it was, 3 days
It was
later.
12 days
12
later.
days.
They
They buy it out
they bought him out.
or whatever.
And
I don't
everybody
even-
was like,
I
what
don't
the
even
fuck?
think-
What's going on?
They didn't even buy him out. I think they just terminated it. Does that count?
Yeah,
Is that what that
terminated.
means?
Termination.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm sure
Yeah.
there's something buried in those contracts that
That
Like,
lets them
yeah.
something
get rid of
happens.
it.
Yeah.
I would think
Clauses where like if you get arrested or whatever.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
subject to
Grounds for-
disciplinary actions, which include termination.
Well, let's go
Probably.
over to a contract that will hopefully not be terminated. And yet is still sort of expensive for my taste. Tanner Jeannot finally, RFA avoids arbitration, signs a 2-year deal worth with a cap hit of 2.665.
A little
I know
low.
that,
I mean, I don't think it's that bad.
Oh,
I know he wasn't great
no.
with them, but like the value's not. I think you're gonna start seeing like $1 to $2 million contracts
being
being
like
the normal for like
the low end.
low guys.
Maybe.
I mean, I agree. Yeah, no. So here's what it is. That's what you'd expect him to get. And with the way
Problem
the
was he
Lightning
didn't
are,
do jack shit with the Lightning.
well, there's that, and with the way that the Lightning are right now, they can't really afford to give him what he would get
That
other places. And also, yeah, he did fuck all. He did nothing in the season, and they traded the sun and the moon for him. And then he came over and got, I think, 4 points before he got hurt, which isn't his fault, but
Like there's just not enough to go on.
yeah.
There.
so I was hoping they would maybe 2 million max would have been nice, but whatever. So he signs that contract, so it's a prove it deal. So now he's got to prove it, and I think he is a UFA at the end of it. 2 years, I believe that brings him to UFA.
He's a bit older.
He's 25
already, right?
or
He's
26. I think he's our age. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Hey, maybe he comes in and maybe he gets like 20 plus goals, like 30, 40 points.
I think
Be okay.
a training camp with them, a fresh new season. Not hopefully he's recuperated well from all of the injuries. I think that'll be big, and you can maybe see some growth. But
He's
you're
gonna
gonna have to see some growth.
No, for sure. And he's going to get
Yeah.
his chances because right now they have not, unless you count him, they have not replaced Killorn on that second line. So right now, he's slotting in. He's like the second line left winger, right winger, whatever. So
Ooh.
he's going to get to play with Cirelli and Stamkos, which is kind of an interesting line if you think about it. Could be interesting because you got Stamkos, obviously, is like the scorer. Cirelli's the defensively minded center, and then
And Jeannot is
the
just gonna
go in deep
fuck everything
and
else
beat
up.
people up. So I actually don't hate that
Um,
line, but
So that line's interesting too because so an analytics guy on Twitter was like, yeah, Jeannot's like his offensive prowess, one of the big the one small niche of his offensive prowess that he has, especially the year where he scored 24 goals
he got 25.
is what he scores, or
something
25.
like that.
Was tipping pucks. He's good at
He's
getting
really-
in front.
Yeah, he's a
being
net
big
front
and tipping
guy.
pucks. So if you're Steven Stamkos and you're like, oh, I got Tanner Jeannot just getting in front
He's
of the
got
goalie.
big
Sure.
ass to screen with. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to
So-
think. I think who was the net
He's a
front
pretty
guy on the
big guy,
power
right?
play? I think Kaloran was the net front guy on the power play.
There you go.
So there we
So
go.
he's taking all of Kaloran's jobs.
Yep.
Except not falling.
Hopefully.
Probably not.
Yeah, no, it'll be interesting. So right now, like if you look at their top 6, it's Hagel, Kucherov, Point in the first line. Good. That's a good line. That worked.
Pretty good line.
That
Yeah.
worked very well last year. Stamkos, Sorelli, and I guess Jeannot. So that's okay. I could see. I think that's probably what it'll be. I was gonna say I could see Nick Paul going up, but I think they like him at center, so he'll probably stay
Yeah.
centering the third line.
He's third line is a good spot for him too, because
For
it gives
sure,
him a
yeah.
little lesser competition that he can kind of take advantage of a little more. Not that he's a bad
Yeah.
player, but he's
But
just more
yeah.
well suited for that.
Yeah, and then there's like Connor Sheary, Josh Archibald. I don't know where the hell those guys will go, but they'll be somewhere.
Yo, that's
Yeah,
like
those were
the,
your- You're
The bottom
those were
6
your, like-
is brutal.
Connor
those were,
Sheary, is that the old
depth
old
guys
Pittsburgh
you got
guy?
this summer?
yes. That's
Yes,
what I
it
was
is
thinking.
the old
Nick.
Pittsburgh guy.
That's what I was-
It is the old
Those
Pittsburgh
are
guy.
cup winners. Those are cup winners.
Two-time
Are they?
Cup winner, baby.
Hey, I mean,
Did he
couple
win
in
with the
depth right
Capitals
there.
too?
I don't-
No.
He might
I
not
don't
have
think
been
he
there.
had gotten there
Yeah.
yet. Yeah, I don't think he had gotten there yet.
But one big guy that I'm watching out for, one more year, Alex Barre-Boulet, 26 years old. He's been like lighting it up in the AHL for the Crunch, and he's just never stuck in the NHL. So this is his chance here. This is his
How
chance.
old is he?
He's gonna get time. He's our age, 26. He's gonna get time he's gonna get a lot of good reps because we got fucking nobody, man.
You know what this is?
You guys
You know what this
need
is, Mike?
forwards.
This is Barry Boulet is proof. If he comes in and does well, everyone's saying all the picks for Jeannot. You know, it's like, oh, Tampa doesn't need to worry about picks because of player development. This is the time.
Yeah. If he comes up and does that, I mean, hopefully if they continue to, but you got to draft players to develop.
Yeah, it's like they're
I was
getting
just
to the
gonna
point.
say,
They're getting to the
You don't
point
get
in the-
good guys to develop unless you draft them, and you need
Right.
draft picks. to
Also
draft.
true. Also true.
They're at the point in the like contender window
They're
where
at their
they've
end.
kind
They're
of
at the end.
they've kind of done all of the developing, and all the guys that they developed that are like X Factor type guy, like
They keep having to
needle
leave.
movers. They're either
Can't
keep
afford 'em.
having to leave or they're gone already.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah, they're next couple of years. It's gonna start they're gonna have to start hopefully just a little retool. Hopefully they won't have to go full rebuild, but yeah, who knows?
I think he'll be safe there just because you have guys like Sorelli and Sergachev and all like that sort of second core already locked up pretty long term.
True. And Cooch is good for the next couple, like 4
Yeah.
years at least too. So yeah, we should avoid a full
You're
rebuild.
well positioned to kind of be able to
Have a quick bounce back.
maybe have 1 or 2 years where it's not what you'd want, and then you get a good draft pick or two out of that, and then sort of
Go
rebound
from there.
from that.
We will see. One thing I'm looking for is I'm looking out for the Sabres to be above the Lightning in the standings this year. That's what I'm looking out for.
You think so?
They still don't have a goalie, so
Oh. Well, maybe not a proven goalie,
Yep.
but
Oh,
They
yeah,
do
they
have
do
Devin
have.
Levi.
what's his
Devin
nuts was
Levi,
on fire
so-
at the end of the year.
Yeah, Devin Levi.
Be intrigued to see how
Yep.
he does.
Yep.
I'd also be intrigued to see the Habs get him because he's a Montreal kid. And
Nah, he's
Carey Price.
get out of here. Get out of here. Get out. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to give them Cole Caulfield to get
yeah, that's the thing. It wouldn't be cost effective, so it's like, yeah, no.
Okay, so Tony DeAngelo, we all remember they were gonna Philly was gonna trade him to Carolina
Yeah.
at half retained, and then the NHL said no because you just went there in free agency, and I think that you guys are conspiring, even though that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it was like a certain little like bit of the CBA where it's like, yeah, you can't be doing this because like this could be cap circumvention. Meanwhile, it was signed by the previous guy, and Carolina had traded
It was like,
picks too.
yeah, yeah.
It was like, yeah, no.
It was a dumb
It
thing.
was-
But here we are. They said no, and then I think they probably said, "Okay, you can do this trade." And then Carolina was like, "Oh, I don't think we want to anymore."
We don't really want to.
So he wasn't getting traded, and then Philly decided, "Fine, I guess we'll buy him out." So,
Which I believe I heard is 1.6 mil on the cap for them for the next 2 years
instead of 5.
of-
So
instead of 5. So I think that made sense. Even though you have an extra year of commitment there, I think you're overall benefiting.
for
And
sure.
it just seemed like Briere wasn't. He's a new guy. He's taking a look at like all the previous guys.
Yeah,
and
he's
it just
trying
didn't
to
seem like
trying to clean it up there. Yeah.
Who's left?
What's that?
They
Ghost
shipped
Bear
out Kevin
there?
Hayes.
Nope. Carolina.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. No, and then
They have
he
Owen
went to
Tippett.
Carolina at the deadline, but then did he?
Do they still have Carter Hart? Because I know they were
I think
shopping
he
him.
did, yeah.
They do still have Carter
You
Hart.
still have Carter Hart.
One of the things with him, I think, that might hold things up is I believe he was on that 2018 junior team that they still haven't released
Oh.
the
Oh dear.
findings for, which is that's supposed to be happening this summer at some point.
Yeah, I actually just read an article on that. All the players that were involved in that whole thing have come out with some sort of public announcement other than the
That they
one guy
weren't
that
there.
played for the Senators that doesn't
Oh.
play there anymore. He went overseas to play.
Oh.
But I saw something that was to the effect of like, if the league forces out some suspensions against these players, they're gonna more or less like contest it because I don't know. It's not really worth a topic worth getting too deep into because we did talk about it once before now.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
And also, we don't know what's happening yet, so like we might as well wait until that.
I just
comes
know
out,
that
so.
the players involved aren't gonna go down without fighting it. Is what I saw basically.
yeah.
Right.
What a bunch of dicks.
Yeah.
Greg Batterson's included in that group too. So
Yeah.
Dang, man.
I
don't think there's any bolts
I-
on there. But
No, I don't think there are either.
you know what? I think Cal Foot was there,
Oh.
but he's not.
Huh.
He's not a bolt anymore. Get him out.
Yeah.
Cal.
We'd rather
But that'll
have Tanner Janelle.
You know they're gonna
$2.6
they're
million.
gonna like hold that release of that info until like dead middle of August when
Yeah.
there's nothing.
We're gonna get
when nobody's paying attention to hockey at all.
what was the so not to switch gears? What was the Evander Kane comments a couple days ago?
Oh, that was him leaving the Hockey Diversity Alliance. That was like that
What?
group that they started with. I think Nazem Kadri was involved in that a few years back. And it just seemed like he was annoyed with some of them within the group. I don't know.
So is he
He
just
left.
like
You know,
he's out?
Yeah,
Okay.
and that was the whole thing. That was the statement.
All right. So anyway, I'd like to go around to ask the class for a minute. D'Angelo. He just keeps getting passed around like a joint at a party. Where does he end up? Does he end up somewhere? Does he try his luck overseas? I feel like
I mean, I'm sure he'll end up somewhere. I think
he's
he'll
got to
get
end
an
up
NHL
somewhere,
job.
right? He's a
He'll
he's a
get an
fairly
NHL job.
skilled
Easily.
right-handed D-man. Sounds
mean,
like
if you
somebody
want-
the Lightning
want
could
offense.
use for cheap. That's what it sounds like.
I mean,
If you
he
want
played.
off-
He played for Syracuse, right? He was.
He
on
must
the-
have,
the
yeah.
Rockets.
He was drafted by the Lightning, so.
I'm still shocked somebody did sign him to a 2-year, $5 million a year.
That is
deal.
so bad.
It's not going to be $5
Well,
million wherever he
You know
goes.
what? Are you shocked though? Are you shocked? Same guy
No, it's
gave
the
the
NHL.
deal to Rasmus Ristolainen, so
I think.
I know that he's got his problems.
is that.
Like but he did have a decent year stat wise. Like,
Yeah. He's
a pretty
Oh yeah,
decent
he can
rookie
always
rookie,
put up
but, like,
points. That's never been an issue.
He's like a
so he's
Carlson.
gonna get like $3-4 million probably.
Mm,
It
I think he'll
depends.
probably come in around like 2.5.
It depends because he's got like offensively, he's very gifted, but fucking A, man, you're not a fucking forward.
He's the best winger at defense that the league.
Like I almost
has.
wonder if somebody grabs him and is like, "Hey, be a power forward, be a power winger."
That would make a lot of sense for him.
He's a power
as
winger.
player.
Same as Ristolainen. Stop playing these guys at defense.
I really wish the NHL would get more creative like that with some players where it's like with especially with
Dustin
like
Byfuglien.
offensive defensemen in particular, where it's like, okay, you can't defend.
You're really
You're
not
really
good
at the
defense.
other thing though. You're great at the other thing.
We just want
like
you to do
this.
that. Yeah.
Just do that. It would be interesting to see the league as a whole like get a little more creative in that way.
Dude, if I was
a
a coach, that's the first thing I'd be doing. I'd be going to my GM and being like, "Let me grab this guy for me cheap. Just give him to me cheap. We're gonna play him at forward. I don't care what he thinks. He's playing wing." And then he's gonna go out and he's gonna put up a bazillion fucking points.
Wing and power play one time.
Yeah,
And he's
seriously,
Lou's
go
gonna go
green.
get him, Eric.
dude, try it. He never will because it's fucking Lou. But
Oh yeah, no.
that'd be
yeah,
so.
no,
Awesome.
years.
I feel like that's
Lou.
awesome, dude. That would be an awesome
So-
way to like try and get the most out of that guy.
All I'm gonna say is this, yeah, like it'd be a great metric. The defenseman who cannot play defense in any sense. Well, all right, there's two of them. There's Klingberg and Tony DeAngelo. Klingberg is with the Leafs. Tony DeAngelo doesn't have a home. If you want to test how defensive the Islanders system is, throw either of them in there and see how bad their point totals drop.
Oh yeah. Yep.
But I don't want Tony DeAngelo.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I don't.
Arizona, I guess.
No,
That would not shock me. They need guys.
I think-
And that might be their cheaper Matt Dumba replacement
Yeah,
because
there
that
you
doesn't seem to be going anywhere
There you go.
at the moment. Although I'm surprised he hasn't gone somewhere. He's going to end up.
He's got to figure it out. Or he's not going to get any money.
He's going to end up making a lot less money than he expected to because he's just It's too late in the process
Yeah.
at this point.
You guys remember a couple summers ago, Duclair was holding out, like he was one of the
And he
late
got
holdouts,
and he got like $1
actually
million
didn't get-
bucks. That was it.
Yeah, he didn't get a very good deal at all. Yeah,
He was
Yeah,
also
I
being
think
his
that
own
way-
thing too. He was being his own representative.
I think DeAngelo goes to Edmonton.
Oh God,
Don't they have Tyson
I don't
Berry
know if-
still?
I don't know if that's the answer. No, they got rid of him. They sent him to Nashville when they got
Oh.
Ekholm.
Oh,
Do you know why I
Um,
think he goes to Edmonton? Because Evander Kane went there after all that shit, and now Tony DeAngelo's dealing with shit, so they're gonna be like, yeah, sure, we'll take him too.
he
I'm
hasn't.
just
He's not dealing
imagining
with
a
new
team-
shit. It's just the same shit.
That's true.
Just getting bought out again. Getting bought out again.
Listen, they didn't
Um,
say it was because of his off ice shit.
Yeah.
It was just his
Yeah.
cap hit.
Yeah,
was too
going to
That's- that's
Nashville.
true.
He's gonna go play on the old ass Nashville team.
You think
Nash-
Barry Trotz would want him?
big.
Yeah, I don't know if that would happen.
Dude.
Barry
oh,
Trotz
okay,
tends-
but wait.
tends-
Okay, but wait. The hell is that?
I think it's motorcycles driving
Oh,
by.
okay.
My
Yeah,
God.
I was like, what is that? Think about this.
That too.
Think about like a second D pair. Ryan McDonough on the left, Tony DeAngelo on the right. That ain't bad.
He needs to go somewhere where he's paired up with a. Let me just stay in the back.
I mean, that's
stay at home
McDonough.
defense.
Although McDonough's getting up there. But I don't hate that. And also, America, baby.
American. Barry Trotz is going to build an all-American
Dude,
NHL.
I saw a thing. It was like projected lineups or like possible lineups for the teams. Dude, USA.
Anytime, whenever the next time
It's gonna
NHL
be
gets
tough.
allowed in best on best,
Dude, the
Team USA
goaltenders.
is gonna be
Holy,
fucking good.
the goalies themselves. It was like
Insane.
Who do you got?
Hellebuck,
Ottinger.
Ottinger, and I think Swayman is American too. Dude,
Damn.
They got a serious
That's-
serious goalie lineup.
And I think the centers kick ass too because you got Matthews,
Eichel, yeah.
The Kachuk brothers.
Oh, the
Oh
Kachucks.
my god, the Kachucks! Holy,
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
we need to see
Yeah,
it.
that-
I know.
that's-
We really need some best
gonna
on
be the
best
team.
national hockey.
I also need it to happen soon because I need to see Crosby and
Stamkos.
McDavid. I need to see Crosby and McDavid on the same
Yeah,
Team Canada.
It's true.
yeah.
Very true.
Like that needs to happen before Crosby
It
retires.
does. It does. Yeah. And honestly, if it happens, dude, Bedard. We're gonna see Crosby, McDavid, and Bedard on the same fucking team.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was saying about centers. Actually, they might Canada might still have it.
Canada might have the centers,
Wow.
but they don't have the grit that Team USA does with the Chucks, man.
They wouldn't have the
USA is gonna punch him in the face.
They're just gonna get punched over and over. No,
Yeah,
that's
Canada's
that's
goalie
where Canada.
situation, Benny,
That's where it gets a little bit rough
not
there.
good.
Because like, who's
Nah,
number
Sam
one?
Montembeault.
Who's number one Canadian goalie right now?
I don't even
Spencer
know.
Knight?
When you think
If he
around,
gets back in the league.
Spencer
They're
Knight.
all Russian.
Spencer
Team
Knight
Russia.
is
He's
American.
isn't he?
He's American.
Oh,
Yep.
I thought one of those guys.
Devin
Oh, it was
Levi
Devin Levi.
was the
They
Canadian.
give Devin Levi a couple years to cook, and who knows?
He might be,
Maybe he's up
Yeah,
there.
who would
I
it
think
be?
Bennington is Canadian.
Hey.
Is he?
I
Hey.
think because I remember he was among the group that like people were suggesting when there was like talk that the last Olympics was going to have NHL
Yep.
players.
Richmond Hill, Ontario.
So you got Bennington.
Carter Hart.
Carter Hart is probably one of
He's
the
Canadian?
leaders. Yeah.
Then yeah, he would probably
Pretty
also
sure
be
at the
involved.
time, and I think you're right, Ben.
It's
I think at
not
the time
great,
when we
though.
were talking about Olympics a couple years ago, it was Carter.
And
Hart
I will
Jordan
say the other spot that Canada I don't think shines super like they're great on offense, but I think their defense is kind of iffy as well.
They're going to be trotting
older.
out Petro and Doughty again, and they're going to be like 36, and
That's what they
he's
got,
gonna
yeah.
hit full send.
That's what they
Oh,
got.
Doughty's definitely already 36, wouldn't he be?
Doughty's
How
gonna be
old
like
is Doughty?
40. Yeah.
Here, I'll tell you in a minute here. Give me half a second. Dude, god damn it. Just do best on best. It's so fun. Like we're sitting here,
Well-
like it's so fun to talk about in like the different matchups and lineups, and it's just so fun, and they never do it.
There's still big talk that they're going to try to make the World Cup happen again, but that's also kind of lame.
It's
they-
it's best on
unless they
best,
do it-
so it's kind
unless
of
It
they
isn't
do it-
with soccer though. Soccer, not to change gears, but
33.
soccer actually does a pretty good job with making the World Cup actually look like it's important. Which it
Yeah,
is.
well,
Yeah.
they also didn't make two made-up teams where one was two countries and one was like 8.
Yeah.
true. True.
So I don't know. I hope if they do bring it back around, they try to do a more traditional sense where they get more countries involved, but they would have to allow non-NHL players to come into the event as well. Which
Get
like, you
Datsuk
could
back in there.
do.
Crusty ass Datsuk.
Um,
Rust.
Dogger's gonna be coming in too.
Yeah, you know Yager will be there. He'll probably coach.
He's gonna coach and play.
He'll be the player coach in the
Drew
Olympics.
Doughty, by the way,
World Cup.
$11 million cap hit.
Yeah, it's not great.
Oh,
Until-
I forgot about that.
Hold on. How do you side scroll?
no.
Doesn't give me the
There
damn
were
side
there
scroll.
were those couple summers in a row where he and Eric Carlson both got 11 mil, and then both teams were immediately like, "Fuck, that was not
Yeah.
a great
I
idea."
can't scroll over, but it at least goes until 26-27. Four
Oh,
more
that was
years.
the
So
same.
yeah, it goes until
Ooh.
26-27. Yep.
Oh,
baby.
no!
That is shite. All right. Speaking of Carlson, the other
Oh,
$11 million
Lord.
defenseman.
Jesus.
That's where we're going next. I
Jesus
figured this
won't
trade was
stop.
gonna. I figured this trade was gonna be done, like quick. I figured they'd be like, get it out quick.
Yeah, and I
And
think the
it's not.
longer San Jose drags their feet on this, the less of a
It's
chance
gonna-
they
it's
have
gonna
of
be
it
worse and
going
worse,
well
yeah.
for them. Yeah, because you're just gonna lose more and more people that are interested because they've already gone and done other
Yeah,
things.
eventually they're gonna sign other players because they're looking for something like this. Eventually they're gonna sign somebody, whether it be better or worse than Carlson. Obviously, most likely worse. But
They're good.
Like
take a
like
different
you,
option.
got to strike while the iron is hot, gentlemen.
And it is.
It's
lukewarm
cooling
at
by the
best
minute.
at the moment. Yeah, I don't
The-
even.
I saw an
know
article earlier
Carolina was
today.
interested in it for a while. I don't know if they still are.
Carolina
I
and
don't know.
Pittsburgh were the two
Yeah.
front runners. Last I heard.
don't have any clue how you make the cap situation work with Pittsburgh.
I
'Cause
think-
it's a
That team's going to be
fucking mess.
geriatric.
I
if he
think
goes
they're
there.
thinking. I think they're thinking that team's already 1 foot in the.
I would say, yeah,
retirement
they're already like average age of 33, so like
That's fucking old, man.
I don't know, I've just made that up, but
I think you're probably right. Let me look. Yeah, I gotta look.
The last young talent that they had was
they have Gensel.
Evan. Is it Rodriguez? Is that what his last name was?
He
Oh
went
yeah.
somewhere else,
and
I
then he.
think.
He's
and then
not
he
there.
left,
Yeah, no, that was the last like young talent they had on their roster. Now they're
I
all
was definitely
fucking-
exaggerating with 33. It's probably like 29.
How do you look at average?
I bet
Oh
it's
my
31.
god. Oh my god. How do you look at their
Oh, no.
full team?
Oh no.
It doesn't say the full team. I can tell you separately though. Well, I'll tell you this. Their offense average age is 31. And their defense average age is 30.7.
The Google says average age of the
Google.
Pittsburgh Penguins is 31.1.
Wow.
I also got that. Well, I wasn't that far off,
Wow.
actually. I was
No,
being
you
a
weren't.
little exaggerating.
That's
but
so
I wasn't that far
old.
off.
All right, so
Fucking
to
fly.
put it in perspective, give me a team that you guys would say is like in the middle. Like New York maybe? Rangers?
In the
Yeah.
middle of what? Sorry.
Like
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
middle of
next
like
question.
old and young. So that was
Dallas.
that
Dallas
was
has a couple old
Dallas.
guys, a bunch of young guys.
Yep.
okay, okay.
Yeah, actually, I think Dallas would be a good guess.
Dallas average
Dallas has three
age.
outlier, like really old guys though. So might
They
skew
have
it.
38-year-old Pavelski. Dallas Stars average age. 27.
That's a
So
little
that's
bit.
That's
put it
fun
in
to be in,
perspective
actually.
with Pittsburgh being at 31 point whatever.
I thought
They're
I was
old,
like
man.
being like exaggerating a bunch too. I was not.
They are old. You want me to go over it? Shit, I'm not there anymore.
Yeah, what is their roster?
All right. Crosby, 35. Malkin, 36. Jake Gensel, 28. The young gun.
The
at
young
28.
on the team.
no.
Brian Rust, 31. Wow, and his contract is
Jesus.
long.
Yeah, they just extended him a couple years ago.
Michael Granlund
Yeah.
or Mikael, however you say it, 31. Ricard Raquel, 30. I did not know he was that old. 5 million, dude. Riley Smith just came in, 32. Jeff Carter, 38. Lars Eller, 34. Noel Achari just came in, 31. Matt Nieto, young spry guy at the age of 30.
What is
Andreas
this team?
Janssen, 28. And then their two youngest at 25 are Alex Nylander and Drew O'Connor.
So the only talented under 30-year-old is Gensel.
Basically, Jake Gensel. He's the only under 30 other than Andreas Janssen, Alex Nylander, and Drew O'Connor. Dude, that's an old team. Woo!
That's
a good team. That's a good team about 6 years ago.
I'm gonna say that
Yeah, it is.
team would rip shit up in like 2016.
That's all-star
17.
team.
Remember when we were joking about Dallas bringing we made this joke about Dallas too because they went and got Suter one summer and like they had a bunch of old guys and we were like, this is a good team from 7 years ago. Well,
It would wreck shop in 2015.
All right. Well, here I might as well just keep going to the defense. Also, this was what the point I was going to make. Going San Jose's way for that trade would be, I think, the 6.2 million of Jeff Petry's cap hit. I'm
yeah,
guessing.
probably.
So that's how they would make it work. That plus the retained
Can-
would do it.
You can thank Ron Hextall as well, but you can thank Mark Bergevin for that cap hit.
He signed that, right? And then before they
Yeah.
traded him.
Yeah.
Oh boy. To be fair, he did have a good year that year.
He did. He had one really
He had a
fucking
really
good
good year.
in the middle of all of that, yeah, and then kind of has fallen off since. But
So anyway,
old.
Jeff Petry, 35. Chris Letang, 36. Ryan Graves he just came in. I think he just signed.
They just got him. Yeah.
28. Marcus Pedersen, 27. Jan Ruda, baby, 32. Holy shit, I didn't know he was that old.
He's 32 already.
Yeah. Oh, Pierre Olivier. Is it Olivier? I guess Olivier Joseph. I think that's Matt Joseph's brother.
Yes, it is.
P.O. Joseph.
And he's
P.O.
24.
Joseph.
So there you go. You got some young blood there. And then Chad. What the fuck? Chad
Ruedel.
Ruedel. Yeah, there we
Ruedel.
go.
Yeah, Rui.
33.
He's another one of those like random holdovers from the like. Wasn't he part of the back-to-back runs?
I have no idea.
Yep.
I don't know, but he's only making 800K.
Yeah, he's just depth.
Yeah.
And they just
guy.
locked down Jari for like a 7x7 or something.
No, it was a 5x5.
It was 5 years, 5.375 per.
That is
For Pittsburgh fans, they don't like that. There's a couple I work with. Not thrilled.
yeah, no, I
mean, it's
don't
not
know how
great.
I feel about that either.
Not great.
It's an
Jari?
old team.
He
It's
goes
an
on
old
stretches.
team.
Other than
Jari
maybe...
goes on stretches where he's like, oh, sorry, Mike, go ahead.
No, go.
I was gonna say Jari goes on stretches where he's like one of the best
He's a-
goalies, and then
Yeah.
the playoffs come and he just can't make the save. He just can't.
So anyway, trade out 35-year-old Jeff Petrie and add in however old Erik Karlsson is.
Yeah, there you go.
They get a little bit younger. They bring their average age to like 30.9. Holy shit.
And also, Carlson's a better player.
Karlsson is a much better
Yeah,
player.
obviously.
Yeah. I mean that. Hey, if you can do it, do it.
I saw the plus minus on Carlson. It
Was it good? It had
he
to
was
be
like
decent.
negative 24 or 25 this year. No, he was not
No.
decent. He was negative
What?
25 last.
What?
Yeah.
And he scored 100 points.
Ben's not reacting because he knows it's true.
He's
So you're
not-
telling me he was on the ice for at least he was on the ice for 124 goals against.
not
Oh
necessarily
dear.
because power play points don't count towards your plus minus.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Okay, I didn't know that.
So, and I'm assuming he had a bunch of them.
Oh, I'm sure he had a
Uh,
bazillion. Okay, I didn't know that.
It's still not good.
Yeah, that's still not great. That's still probably like on the ice for like 80 goals against, right? Am I doing the math right there?
Probably something like
Carlson's
that. Yeah.
33, by the way.
33. So yeah, they get a little younger.
Um,
So what do you guys think? What do you guys
I
think?
was wrong. Negative 26, actually.
Oh, well, even worse.
Damn.
What do you guys think? Pittsburgh, Carolina, or do they drag their feet so long that it's no longer even a thing and they just hold on to him and he just stays in San Jose? That's what I'm leaning towards right now.
I'm gonna say Pittsburgh just for the fuck of it because I think it'd be fun.
I mean,
I think if he goes, I disagree. If he goes, I think Carolina. If he does, but I don't think. I think I'm with you, Mike. I think he's not gonna end up leaving, or they're not gonna get a deal
I think
done.
he's gonna stick around. But I will say, if he does get traded, I would say it would be more likely to Pittsburgh because I think Carolina's
Carolina's
They did the
smarter.
Orlov deal.
they've got the
They already
Orlov
have-
deal and
they
they've
already
got
have a
Burns.
lot of
We
good
saw how
defensemen.
that went.
Yeah, like they have a lot of good defensemen already, so it's like I don't know how much you need to do that.
Yeah, and Burns and Karlsson, like Karlsson's more skilled, but Burns is basically just like Karlsson light at this point.
Yeah,
Highly offensive, right-handed defenseman, older.
You get them back together though.
And that
It
went
didn't
poorly.
Go well. It went poorly. Yeah, like it went really bad because neither of them can defend.
What about Ottawa, boys? We want him to go back to Ottawa.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Not that I don't think he would be a problem. He's a lot of money, and they
Yeah.
haven't been proving to spend that much money on their players. That I don't know.
I
Not
mean,
Is there-
willing.
there-
as a Habs fan side of things, it might do work to kind of fuck up their cap situation. So yeah, go to Ottawa.
Well, what
But
about
all the cancers, or not the cancers, but all the problems that like were around when the whole Carlson situation was going on a few years ago aren't even there anymore. So it's
Mhm.
it's like coming into a blank
The
slate.
Habs got one of
But-
them,
Hoffman?
Yeah.
Is he still there?
unfortunately.
He's never gonna leave, dude. He loves
Ben,
it
you got to get out there and smack the hood of him.
My personal mind, like the personalness in me, says I want him back because he is very good. However, he doesn't fit the mold of the team anymore. I don't think.
What's the Senators' defense?
Basically the exact same thing as last year. Hamonic,
Yep.
Shabbat.
Chikrin.
Chikrin.
There's a couple other, like the other
Jake
three.
Sanderson's like the young
Oh,
buck.
yep.
Yeah, they got another couple young guys. Bernard Docker's supposed to be good.
Oh, I love
he
that
can-
name.
Brandstrom doesn't really seem to
The Doc Man.
find his spot yet, but still could.
Yeah, so they're doing a lot of development with those defensemen.
Good enough. Dude, I think you should add him because you gotta get him to retain. They'll be retaining something. You know, you can get.
Oh,
him
he would definitely contribute, and he'd
might be able to
right
get him
now,
for like
Shabbat-
7
Shabbat
million.
leads the defense, and Shabbat's plus minus is about as bad as Carlson's. So.
Yeah.
I
He's
think
on
the
the ice
way
for
you're gonna
fuck
get
all.
this trade to happen is have two different teams retain.
And get him down to like 60%
Like 5 or
retained
6.
between.
Yeah.
Between two.
I don't know if you'd be able to manage that, but if you can get his 11 down to like 6, it becomes a lot easier.
To squeeze him in, yeah.
Yeah, but you have to do like a 3-way trade where you have like a second team that kind of acts.
So who's
as
got
like
a lot of
go-
capital? Who's got a lot of draft capital?
Arizona.
Other than them, because they don't matter.
Well, no,
Offense.
they would, whoever the other guy is, they would be the
Oh.
one getting probably some draft capital
Yeah,
from like
yeah.
Ottawa to hold on to a little bit of money.
Well, so if you
Or-
think about it that
or
way,
with
does he
any-
go to
from any
Arizona?
team. Oh no, I don't think so.
Does he have a no move?
Does he have? If he has any kind of no move clause, then no, not to Arizona.
Hold on.
It's probably modified, but
Hold on here. Full no move, baby. So he chooses where he goes.
Jeez.
So he's not going to Arizona.
Hey.
Yeah, that's interesting, man. Who's got a lot of draft capital? Shit, the fucking Sharks have kind of a lot.
Doesn't Nashville have a lot of draft capital?
Yeah, the Lightning gave them all their draft capital. Just in this one
They sure
trade.
did.
No, but like in
Ooh.
general too, Nashville has a lot of
Ooh.
draft capital.
Nashville's
Ooh.
already an older team though. and
Ryan
what's-
McDonough,
Eric
and
Carlson.
Eric Carlson, baby.
Oh my god,
what's
dude!
I don't
Again,
envision
doing like
going for them.
I
that
don't know
D
what
pair in
Carlson-
like 2017, crazy.
Okay, so let me give you a rundown here. Nashville's got, oh my god, look at all of the Lightning draft picks. So they've got a bunch of draft picks, and they also have right now almost 8 million in cap space, projected cap space. Like they have 7.9. That could totally be. I don't think they will, because they are a pretty old team. They've already got two 33-year-old
Yeah.
defensemen and a 34-year-old defenseman and a 31-year-old
I think it
defenseman.
would make sense for them to do, but it's interesting that they are like one of the few teams where it
They're in position to.
looks like they actually could reasonably do it pretty easily.
Yeah. Oh my God, they have no forwards. They have 4 forwards signed after next year.
Yeah, they're looking to kind of flip, just
They're
do
gonna
a
redo.
turnover of the
They'll
roster
redo.
at this
Yeah.
point.
All right. Well, you guys want to call it there? That was a fun little discussion.
Last news.
Oh, yeah,
At least
what do
I'm
you
gonna
got?
bring it up
What do you
because it
got?
was the biggest Habs news that happened recently. They ended up signing that deal with Alex Newhook, the guy they
Oh,
did
yep.
the basically
Yes.
Kirby Doc 2.0, and they even went as far as doing basically the same contract. It was 4 years, 2.9 a year, which I think is like slightly lower than Kirby Doc's one. I think Kirby Doc is like 3 point something.
All right. Then.
So it's another situation where if he kind of grows a little bit and like Kirby Doc did and has like a good sort of turnaround in Montreal, it should end up being pretty good.
What is he?
Center or left wing.
Okay. Multi-position guy. I guess all centers kind of are multi-position.
Yeah. He's primarily been used
As a wing.
at center.
Oh, at center.
Well, it's been sort of like half and half with Colorado. More recently, a little more left wing, just
Okay.
because they're doing it. But yeah.
Well, good. That'll be nice. So, what's the top real quick, like 2 minutes. What's their top 6 looking like?
Abs top 6?
Yeah.
I don't know what the line combos will be, but Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield, Kirby Doc. They've said they're going to give Newhook some top 6 minutes just to see what happens.
Mike Hoffman.
Josh Anderson is probably going to get used a bit in that spot because he actually had a really strong end of the year. I know this is me talking about Josh Anderson, but like legitimately, he actually played his best. He played his best hockey as a Hab in like the last 20 or so games he played last season. He was passing, he was getting assists.
Oh, wow.
Like it was
oh,
nuts.
Dear.
So I think he'll probably still get used up there. I think that's 5 names.
Yeah, I need one more.
I need to look. I just want to open up their roster just because.
I don't even know who's on their team. I got like Caulfield, Suzuki, Anderson, Mike Hoffman now. I didn't even know he was still there.
Bunch of young dudes. He's still there. Unfortunately.
Mikey Hoff.
Yeah.
Roster.
Hoffmanman.
You guys remember that saucer pass that Carlson threw to Hoffman in Ottawa for that like ridiculous Forsberg goal?
Oh yeah.
That's who I couldn't think of. Raphael Harvey-Pinard. He'll be in there.
That guy? That guy's gonna be in the top 6?
He was on a line with Suzuki last year and he killed it. Yeah. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know that it'll necessarily be sustainable. He'll stay there forever, but like he's definitely going to get a look this year.
He'll get some chances there.
He played really well with Nick last year. I want to see what was his stats like. It was pretty fucking good.
Well, good enough.
Pinard stats.
You know what? Last thing, 5 minutes. Tarasenko, Patrick Kane.
I've heard Tarasenko's linked to Ottawa for some reason.
I have also heard the same thing.
A lot.
They just sort of freed up some cap space getting rid of DeBrincat.
My last thing, Harvey Pinard, 34 games played last year because he was up and down from AHL.
Yep.
14 goals, 6 assists, 20 points in 34.
That's a lot of goals.
He was good.
Good amount of goals, yeah.
He was just good. So I think he's going to get a look. He's going to get a chance.
Cool.
He also got signed to a pretty team-friendly deal for 2 years. So
good enough.
But yeah, Tarasenko, I've heard Ottawa, and then Carolina was in it as well, but I don't know if they still are.
I got punked. I got punked by that stupid thing where there was the picture on Twitter of him with the sticks. Because one of the Lightning accounts I follow was like, he's on a plane to Tampa and he's got his hockey sticks, and I was like, no fucking way. And then there was no way. It was fake.
I don't know. He's another guy that I'm surprised is still out there.
Yeah.
At this point in the summer,
it must be. Wild. I bet he's like going around being like 7 years. 7 years. I need 7 years. And people are like, dude, you're 35 or whatever you are.
Yeah.
We're not signing you until you're 40. Stop.
We'll give you 3 at most.
Or has he already signed with the Islanders?
That's and Lou's gonna release it.
And they're just not saying it.
I'm good.
Oh no.
Go eat cookies now.
Oh, okay.
I'm kidding. It was a joke about how I eat dessert food when Lou does things that I don't agree with. So I've been eating a lot of dessert food.
Oh, okay. Wait, so you don't want Tarasenko?
No. Because you know why? Because when we get Tarasenko, I'm going to wake up and it's going to be 7 a.m. and I'm going to have to go to work.
Oh.
That's why.
I see.
I wouldn't mind Tarasenko for like
Tarasenko, but there's no... Oh, sorry, Nick.
I wouldn't mind Tarasenko for like a 3-year deal, but I can see...
Anything past that...
It's like Giroux last summer. The Sens signed Giroux to like a 3 or 4 year deal. You wouldn't really want to go much farther with him either, so...
Yeah.
He's 31. Tarasenko. Yeah, I mean,
31 with a lot of injury problems.
A lot of injury, yeah.
He hasn't had like a holy shit season in what 5-6 years, maybe.
Sometime.
since the
he
Cup
was-
season. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even know. I feel like he's just like a good player, but like that's it. You know what I mean? Like he's
I
a
think
good
he
player.
gets more hype than what he
Yeah.
really should.
Yes, I would agree with that. Because he's never won a
this-
scoring race. He's never led the league in goal scoring or points. So
He's just
Yeah.
like he's a top
he's a
end
good player.
player.
He's a good ass
not
player.
like an-
I think
a
he
leader.
probably should have taken one of the deals that was on the table earlier this summer.
What was
Yeah.
what were those? I didn't even see
Well,
them.
there wasn't
Rumors.
I don't know
Rumored.
any of the numbers.
Rumored.
I don't know. I don't even know if there were rumored numbers. I'm
Oh.
just saying. I think whatever was offered before he switched agents probably isn't getting offered to him now because it's so late in the summer. Everybody's already spent money. Everybody's already got some plans that have already gone into motion because you got to kind of
You gotta get
when
it
all
together. Yep.
all these players are going off the board. So it's like he's probably had a better offer on the table than anything he's getting now at this point in the year.
My guess, I think Carolina was in on him as well.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Carolina makes a lot of sense. They have they're similar to the
They need
Islanders.
scoring.
Yeah, they have a
So-
tough time scoring. That would help them.
Touring.
I would really like him in Ottawa.
in Tampa.
No, they can't fucking afford him. If he, what does he want? $2 million? That's about it. That's about all we can offer you. I kind of like him in Ottawa.
He would work in Ottawa. I
Yeah,
think.
they got $5 million in cap space. Like he can't be looking for even that, right? Maybe that max.
I think that. Yeah.
All right, final one. Patrick Kane. I saw a thing that said he wasn't going to sign until the beginning of the season, and I was like, "What?"
I saw something that said Dallas was
Oh.
one of the teams he was interested in.
I
Isn't
believe
he was
gonna
linked
like
to Dallas
miss
at the trade
several
deadline.
months of the year because of surgery.
Oh.
Is it he? I know he had to
Thought
get
that
hip
was-
surgery.
Yeah, I think you're right, Ben.
Don't know.
Hmm.
Don't know. What do you guys think about a return home? Because I desperately want him to go to Buffalo because I think that would be fucking awesome.
That'd be
Be
really
fun.
fun.
Imagine that Buffalo kid comes home and this is just they're on the upswing. Like if they're not playoffs this
Yeah.
year, they're gonna be very soon.
Yeah.
Like
So,
I
he
think
was
that would be awesome.
Had the surgery, was expected to miss 4 to 6 months, and that was beginning of June. So that would put him at August to December or October to December.
Oh boy. So beginning of the
Uh,
season, basically, yeah.
Beginning of
Um,
season or a little ways in. So he's somebody who you could maybe even see sign like December, January for like cheap on a team that's already looking like they're probably going to be a contender sort of situation, and then
Yeah.
they grab him. I think might be what he might be looking at. But
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
We'll see.
we'll have to see. We'll have to
We'll
see how the
see.
season starts. And
Oh,
gets going.
come on.
I will say with Buffalo, this is like the first year in a while where you can reliably say that they have a really good chance of maybe making it. Like
Yeah, for sure.
you're looking at it going in, it's like, yeah, they actually have a pretty decent chance of making the playoffs. And
Yeah.
like the last few years, it had been maybe if some things go right,
Maybe,
you gotta
maybe,
kind of
yeah.
jump over some Atlantic guys. But I think this is the first year where I think they have a really good chance.
Better than nothing. I think we're gonna see the Leafs. I think we're gonna see.
I don't
Damn,
know,
man.
what
We
the
might
fuck the
we might
Leafs
end
are
up
doing.
seeing the fucking Panthers in there, like high up. Now that Kachuk's there, getting warm. Who knows? Well, actually,
Yeah,
he
I'm
had
intrigued
100
to
points.
see.
Did he have 100 points this year? I think he had 100
He had 100
points
points
this
this
year.
year.
Yeah. So
He
he
was
didn't.
the
He,
only
didn't, he
reason
wasn't
they-
really cold.
The reason they made the playoffs.
Yeah.
He dragged that team kicking and screaming into the playoffs.
I mean, also Alex Lyon did too. Can't
Him and Alex Lyon, yes.
Yeah. I do
But yeah,
think.
you're-
I think we're gonna see I think we're gonna see a swap of those top four
It's a bit of
Atlantic
an
teams.
Atlantic shift.
One of those top four Atlantic teams being like Leafs, Lightning,
Leafs,
Bruins,
Lightning, Bruins.
Florida,
Detroit?
I guess. One
Detroit,
of those bottom 4 is gonna jump up, and it's probably not gonna be the Canadians. But
Oh, no. I fully expect them to be like 6th in the
6th
Atlantic
in
this
the
year.
division. Who do they beat?
They're gonna. I think I might have overestimated actually.
You got them beating two of Detroit, Buffalo, Florida, and like Boston, I guess, is probably the lower one, unless
I could see.
Bergeron
I
comes
could
back.
see. I'm not saying it's likely, but I could see a situation where they do better than Detroit and Ottawa.
Oh, Ottawa. Yep. Yeah, you could see it.
Yeah. But it's not a good chance. Actually, this wasn't a great. I did. It's not a great point. I don't have a lot.
All right. Well, we'll end it on that. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you hopefully next week. And then that'll be it for about a month and a half. So, yeah. So next week will be our final show of this season, gentlemen. Well, I'll have to think of something fun to do.
Oh, we can't the last week of July?
No, I'm in Maine.
Oh, that's when Maine starts.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Okay.
Radio.
All right. We'll see everybody next week. Have a good week.
Yeah.
And peace out.